These bags up under my eyes.
Hey, family, we are live here tonight with my good friend Hands in the Dirt. And you know my main man, JG3.
Yeah.
J3GS. I don't know why I keep getting that mixed up.
J3.
But we're going to try, we're going to try to wait on a few more people to get in the house.
Be like everybody, just say Jigs.
Yeah, Jigs. Well, what I do, Stacy, I just call him Jay,
Oh, okay.
But as you were saying while we was off air about other companies buying up all the forestry. Hello, Country Hustle.
Country Hustle. Mike, how you doing?
What's up,
Mike, how you doing?
Country Hustle.
We just pinned my Renaissance grandma. There she is.
Hey.
We just waiting around for a few more people to get in the house, and we're going to start this thing, but we just sort of shooting the bull with Stacy right now.
Yeah.
And we was talking about these conglomerates, large organizations, just buying up all the property they can and destroying the timber.
Yeah.
I get a letter every 3 months for the same thing, my property in New York.
Yeah.
Every 3 months I get me a letter. They're trying to buy that property.
My phone get blown up almost every day. And I don't understand how they got my phone number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be texting me, and it's something that they do too that was weird to me. They will text you from a phone number very close to your own phone number.
Yeah.
It looks familiar. I'm like, is this somebody I know? Like that. But
I got that 9128. Hold up.
Well,
once they start talking, I hang up.
What they can do rather than make long distance phone calls, they just buy a phone, burn out, whatever you want to call it, from that state. And they got one from every state. And then all they got to do is just pick up the phone. And next thing you know, you getting a call from your area. Yeah. And you think it's somebody that you know.
Yeah.
Because they got hip to this caller ID. They know you would just not answer.
They got scamming in their system.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna answer. My phone's set up in a way. If your number's not in my phone, it's not gonna ring anyway.
Hey, Kason. Well, what we're doing, people.
Kason 55 right now. Picture. How you doing?
Yeah, I see she changed it. The panel right now, we're just discussing a little, maybe global warming, if you want to say, until some more people get into the chat. Yeah. And we were just having a little talk with Hands in the Dirt since it's been a while since I've seen him. I see him on Wednesday nights, but it's been a while since he's been over here with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was moving around quite a bit last year. We stayed on the road, but what they call the miles, you can cash in. I had plenty of miles to cash in. But it's good to come hang out with Mr. Arthur, J3, unbiased LL to the C.
Hey, Hands in
to the C. To the C. That's right.
J3, hey, Papa Dammit.
Hey, Diane.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Like I said, we are just more or less kicking it around a little bit, kicking the can around. But till we get some more people
to call you unbiased. After this, if I don't call you, you call me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And my Renaissance grandma said you getting them freaking flyer miles in.
Man,
and them points.
Yeah.
the cash money.
That part.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah, Kason done changed her picture on or something.
Yeah, she changed her picture.
I gotta recognize her.
I see you. Hey, Ms. Kason.
It's called Evolving in 2025.
Evolution.
Okay.
Evolution.
Okay.
You right, because they're making everything else change.
Okay.
Yes.
You either change or get left behind. One of those.
they knocking down all the trees out here. So right up the street from my house, like the road, the main road that goes up to the main road. They don't know. They bought out this house that was on the left-hand side, and apparently they bought up all the rest of the land that was over there. Now they done bought up the houses and the land was on the right-hand side. They've knocked them all down, and they're putting a subdivision with 40 homes on that one side. I don't know what they're going to put on this side. Probably not. Told Sheriff, I said they're probably going to do the same thing because it goes down. They're probably going to have a cul-de-sac, and it comes back up.
Yeah.
But,
so y'all gonna be right in the middle.
In the middle.
I'm on the other end, but I still got to drive by it. When I do, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
They're building multi-families. In other words, you're just not gonna have a single family dwelling anymore.
And you don't know who they are and what they doing and why they there.
That is so true.
Everybody don't have good intentions,
Hello,
Janet Cruz, how you doing? But like I said, we were just talking to Stacy because as my grandma, he gets all them frequent flyer miles. He's all over the country. So we're just letting him bring us up to date on stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we move.
When he get our age, he'll slow down.
Oh, most definitely.
He'll understand.
What you mean get your age, J3? You ain't that much older than me, man. You ain't that much older than me, J3.
When you catch up to me, then you'll slow down. When you catch up to me.
I don't know. If his wife is like Fran is, it won't be no slowing down.
Won't be no slowing down. You got to go. Okay, let's go.
For real.
Yeah.
That's
now
y'all have y'all bags already packed. It's time to go.
I got a bag down there. I ain't even unpacked yet.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, all you do is freshen it up, put some more in there, and keep moving.
I keep them in my truck. I keep me and my wife's underclothes in our truck.
Yeah.
We may not have top clothes, but there's always underclothes in my truck.
Yeah.
Miss Shirley OG is in the house. Hey, sis.
Miss Shirley.
But we're about to get there. We'll get a couple more people in there. We're going to get on our main subject for tonight. And we just want to talk a little bit and give a few pointers, few tips. But the way this climate is changing, and you can't deny it's not.
Yeah.
But the way the climate is changing and the way the prices are changing, we're going to have to grow. We're going to have to do something for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you can buy chicken now cheaper than you can eggs.
That's true.
You're right.
I have a question about the chickens.
Yeah.
I know J3 have chickens in the Bama, but Stacey, you don't have chickens.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So which ones are the best ones to buy starting off? The brand. I remember J3 saying something, but I can't remember the name of it.
I like Rhode Island Red and Bar Rock. They're multi-purpose. Mm-hmm. When they tie the laying eggs, you can just throw them in the pot.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. 2 for 1.
2 for.
Well, I got all 3 of those. I got the Rhode Island Reds, the Bar Rock, and then I got the Americanos. Those are the one that lays the color eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easter eggers.
Okay.
Fran holler Easter egg.
Hey, Queen Fran. But they taste like the eggs, even though they green and pink and all that other colors.
Right? Same eggs.
They're white and yellow inside.
So my next question is: I buy the brown eggs, so they free from the grocery store. Do they still process those before they ship to the store?
They process all of them when they go to the store.
Okay.
Hey, G Mama Grove.
Yeah, I done went out there to the chicken coop when I was at my great uncle. I was scared of the chicken and got brown eggs, bluish green eggs, white eggs with a chicken on my back. I'm running out that coop.
Stacey, that's my fear. I'm like, I want to get those chickens, but I don't want them to touch me. Don't come to my feet. Like, let me put your food and let me go by my business. And
it wasn't a chicken. It was a rooster. It wasn't a hen that would chase me.
Get pullets, get the babies and raise them.
Yeah.
That way you'll be more familiar with them and they be more familiar with you. And it's not like she got food, let's jump her.
That's what I'm scared of.
No, don't be scared of them, boys, really, because you probably won't need no more than 2 anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people you plan to grow for, but produce for, but you don't need just a couple of them.
Well, I heard somebody say at least 3 chickens per person.
Wow.
I don't know about all that.
That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah, that's a lot of eggs.
Much eggs.
That's too much.
So how many people you gonna provide for?
Well, I have it's 4 of us here. And then I was thinking my oldest son, he has a family of 3, so that's 7 people.
3 times 7 is 21.
Right. So do I do 2 per person or 1 per person?
And chicken lay about 200 plus eggs a year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't eat that.
Look at this. Are you gonna eat eggs every day?
No, not every day.
Okay. 6 eggs would be 6 chickens do you good.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the thing about it depends on how much space you got for them too now.
Right.
Yeah.
That too.
So my backyard, I think it's a decent amount of space. So
yeah, she ain't scared to go out there by the tree in the back.
That's the thing, J3. Like,
Hey, Chopper.
I'm gonna have to get my grandchildren acclimated to the chickens and let them handle it.
Well, Janet Cruiser said that she heard 1 egg per day because they lay. One hen because they lay 1 egg per day.
Right.
Okay.
1 egg per day
when they land. Yeah.
Right.
So what you need to do first, boss, in case you lose a few. Well, that's true too, Ernie.
Huh?
But what I would recommend you do really is just get you a couple, because you're going to buy them while they're small anyway, while they're babies.
Right.
And just get you a couple and see how it goes.
Okay.
Because after they lay for a certain period, they quit laying anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
They lay out, really.
When the cold weather come, they start slowing down.
Yeah, they knew it. They knew it. Yeah.
You've been getting 12 eggs, but now you might get 3 or 4.
Okay.
Until it start warming up again.
Okay.
Unless you're gonna keep them in the hothouse.
Who?
You
I
keep
mean,
them
not
in
in your house.
light
I didn't say in your house. I said in a hot house.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna run a bulb in there so they can have some light.
Okay. Yeah, because like right now we almost gonna be 32 degrees tonight. It's like what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like that here. They call it snow here tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to see another snow.
We supposed to get rain tomorrow.
They're gonna get a light dusting in North Georgia in the mountains. They're gonna get a little dusting of snow up there.
Yeah, wow. I saw on the weather on my phone. We supposed to get some rain tomorrow.
Yeah, they call it for rain here, but it's supposed to be turning into
snow
and ice. Ernest saying you can also sell the eggs to pay for the feed.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
The low tomorrow gonna be 25. The low high Thursday 36, low 17. Thursday. It's gonna be cold as a bad word, man.
She gave them back. She was scared of them.
Well, Francis, somebody gave Granny Carmer some chickens and she gave them back. She was scared of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I hope and pray it's not me, but that sounds like something I would be doing. I'll be letting them go, like just go.
Now, if you do that, as long as you don't raise them up and you just let them stay, they're gonna stay back there. They're gonna do their thing. Then you just have to fight to find the eggs. That's all.
Oh,
unless you got nests. But Cece said that you got to realize if you get baby chicks, it's gonna be at least 8 months.
Okay.
A year.
No, not 8 months.
Well, I'm just reading what she said, Jay.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to be a period of time. Let's put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's going to be a period of time before they get old enough to start laying
Yeah.
or whatever they mature. What? Hey, real family,
So
whatever
you
they
can
do.
have chickens without a rooster, or you need a rooster to protect the chickens?
No, no,
Okay.
you don't need a rooster, cause especially if you live around other houses.
Well, you know, I live in the country. It's not like off to the country, but we are considered in the country.
Okay, but some communities don't allow for people to have
Hey,
roosters.
Tianka.
You can have chickens, but you can't have the roosters
Okay.
because of the noise that they make.
Yeah.
And really, I have 12 and only 2 are laying so far. The other are younger.
Okay.
Real family says she got 12. But I don't have roosters. All the time I want a rooster is when I want to get my eggs fertilized.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna raise biddies. That's the only time.
Okay.
Yeah. The last 2 roosters I had, they wound up in somebody's broth. I got tired of them waking me up, you know.
Yeah.
And
they mean. They mean.
Yeah. Here we are. How you doing?
If they didn't grow up with you, they mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not only they mean, hey Nikki, not only mean, they just makes at a certain time, where it's 5 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 in the morning, whatever their time is, that's when they start making the racket. They're worse than guineas. And guineas,
no, ain't nothing worse than guineas.
Had them things stink too.
Guinea is nothing but alarm system.
Them things
That's
stink.
all guineas are.
And a guard dog.
Yeah.
My Uncle Bubba had guineas, chickens, and he had peacocks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had peacocks.
What the peacock was just to have?
I don't know what it was. It was scary. I was scared little kid when I used to go. I don't know, but he had peacocks.
I think they're just for their looks.
Oh, pretty.
They're pretty. I never heard of anybody eating peacock eggs.
Me either, man. I don't know if
I never,
maybe they do.
I never known when to have egg, but I'll try it.
Yeah, but now I tell you what I am going to get, and that's some ducks, because the eggs make some of the best, prettiest cakes you ever done.
Hey.
This man's, I'm saying, man, because it's a house will have a sign. I don't know who in there that they did have a sign up there where they sold duck eggs.
Yeah.
So those are more expensive than the chicken eggs.
Oh yeah.
It should be. They bigger.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the duck, but there is a duck. It's quiet. They don't quack as much. They do the duck thing, but they're not as loud. I forgot the name of them.
Well, Sylvia said some roosters are quieter than dogs barking for hours and the owner do nothing, which is right. She is right. Because normally the rooster is not going to crow until his special time in the morning, early.
She said the English rich ate peacocks. Oh, okay. Now, I don't know. This is my Uncle Bubba D. I don't know. I doubt if he ate peacocks, but he had them in his yard. He had guineas, peacocks. It was just weird. When I used to go to his house, it was just like, to me as a kid, it was like going to wild country safari. That's what it felt like.
Okay, Rio's family want to know what is a guinea.
So but it's a little gray chicken looking.
Yeah, it looks sort of like a chicken, but the heads of it and the beak is a lot different than a chicken.
And if they don't know you, they're gonna let the owner know to let you back there.
And they lay eggs too.
They're better pest control than the chickens.
That's what
all the little bugs and ants and all that stuff. They will wipe them out in a heartbeat.
Okay,
what's up, David, Nikki.
So Stacy, where did your uncle live, and were you born in the city?
No, I actually was born in Athens, Georgia. I lived in Athens till I was 5.
Okay.
And then we moved to Atlanta. Now, when I say uncle, these are multiple uncles. So they were brothers, and these were my great uncles, not my mother.
Okay.
My great uncle, my Uncle Cliff. That's one who I stayed at his house. He had a mule, chickens, hogs, all that. Uncle Bubba D, who stayed on the street over, on the street named after our family. He had guineas, chickens, hogs, and peacocks.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can't have here where I live at is a hog. I can have horses, I can have cows, I can have everything except for pigs.
So I spent most of my childhood summers, you know what I'm saying,
Working
in the country.
And see, that's me. I was born in the city, but my great grandparents lived in Mississippi. They had farmland and all of that, right? And I would be so scared because they like go feed the hog, like put all the stuff in the bucket. And I'm like, do what now? But then I realized we only had to pour the stuff in the bucket that was hanging on the fence. And then they would go and get it. However, they must have had another hole on the other side or something. I don't know.
I used to ride on slop truck when I was young.
Yeah, we didn't have to actually go into the pig pen.
Yeah, Monkey Cliff had a slop, we call it a slop truck. And we would go to Davis House, which was a restaurant, and they put all this food and stuff to the side in these big containers. And we didn't know no better. We kids, this was before all the wear your seatbelts and kids wearing helmets and all kind of foolishness like that. We hanging off the back of the truck. He driving in the middle of the road to go to Davis House to get the slop. And then we come, that's another way that he subsidized feeding his hogs. Mm-hmm. I thought it was fun feeding the hogs. Now I'm scared of them.
But they, now they got this law where you have to cook this stuff. You got to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't just. I mean, you can if they don't catch you, but they want you to boil this stuff even if you collect it.
Right.
They want you to boil it before you feed them.
Most of my was already cooked. It was leftover stuff.
Yeah, back during the time, that's the way my people did. My grandma and my granddad did. They did the same thing, Stacy. But like Miss Shirley was saying a while ago, is the peacocks are loud. And the real family, she was talking about she wished she lived on a farm or had a farm because she loved animals. Well, let me tell you something. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of work.
Just having dogs is a lot of work. So I could just imagine.
Yeah, it started off as fun, but having a farm and a bunch of animals is a lot of work. As a matter of fact, just the pets that we got, you'd be surprised if you got just a couple of dogs. You got to get up and treat them just like better than you do kids, really.
Man.
Yeah, they can't feed themselves. They can't feed themselves.
I used to have a house dog, and that dog right there, man, she had her vet schedules. She had her got to go get, groomed and cut and shampooed and the flea stuff and all that right there. Mm-hmm. She was a bill. You know what I'm saying? I started to consider getting some daggone insurance on her. Mm-hmm. Like, much as she cost me, I might need to get some insurance.
Yeah, they sell it now too.
Yeah,
they do sell it.
I spent more on my dog than I ever spent going to the hospital.
Yeah, they can get a little expensive.
Okay.
Oh, she says she got 3 dogs, 2 cats, and chickens, and they all spoiled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my daughter's dog, all their food is cooked. Like, they cook all their foods. And I kept them, and they was like, you have to do what? You know what I'm saying? They had the food in little containers. They had, the food was rice, carrot, peas,
salmon,
fish, salmon, all that stuff mixed all together. Like, y'all eating better than people.
Yes.
Their food is kind of have to be like our food. Number one, when you buy the dog food, you don't know what's in it.
Right.
So therefore, you actually feed the dog basically what you eat.
I mean, when we buy our food, we don't know what's in it. We buy our food, J3, we don't know what's in it.
Yeah, when I eat so-called balling, I used to boil the chicken and the rice and the carrots and all that for my dogs. And then times got hard. I was like, hey, y'all can't eat that no more.
Yeah.
Nika said
she was always leftovers.
Know what the medical insurance is for the pets.
They have it.
Yeah, they got it.
They got it.
Yeah, they got it, but it's off the truck.
Depending on what kind of animal you got.
You
might want to get, depending on what kind of animal. My daughter, those dogs, they drove to Virginia and bought and went and got one. And then some years later, they went back to it. It's a breeder up there, the type of dogs that they got, and when they got another one. I'm like, you need to be making some money with these dogs.
And the doggy insurance, they have to be checked if they got previous pre-medical conditions. The insurance go up.
That's not as bad as us.
That's true.
They do. They will not give you the lowest insurance. They based it on the dog's history and all this other stuff.
Man, them dogs need Obamacare.
Yeah.
They need something, Lordy.
Now, my German Shepherd, I took care of real well. He was in the house and everything. Them Great Pyrenees I had, I'm glad they're gone.
I remember seeing them, the big white dogs.
Yes, I'm glad they're gone.
Yeah.
Well, they eat a lot.
Miss Shirley said they have her friend have 2 pits, and they have health insurance.
Yeah, my son he had 9, and they all had health insurance.
Yeah, my cousin, he's a breeder.
Yeah, my son used to breed, and he had insurance on every last one of those dogs.
It's almost dangerous to have certain dogs now. My cousin, he breed those French bulldogs, the little ugly little dogs, and they put him in a little dog contest. His dog won first place, and his brother dog won first place. He ordered that dog from overseas, paid a stupid amount of money for it. But I'm saying it's getting dangerous to have those little dogs because they killed the man back here. I don't know if it was last year before last. He was walking his French bulldog. You know, I guess they knew his routine and took the man dog and shot him.
They stole one of my son's dogs out of the truck at the gas station. Yeah. He went to go pay for his gas, came back, the dog was gone.
Yeah.
And he has another 2 dogs that was like $20,000 a piece. And I'm like, and you let the dog go in the front yard and use the bathroom by itself? Like, that dog could not be out of my eyesight.
I know that's right. But you know, the thing about it,
you say she in the wrong business, girl. I'm trying to tell you, they spend some money on them dogs.
Yes, they do.
But you know, the thing about it, when you get your homeowner's insurance and they know you got a dog,
they add it.
A certain kind of a dog, then your insurance is gonna jump. You're gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna pay for that.
Especially if your dog is out there breaking the fence, trying to get to the neighbors and the kids, and not they gonna make you pay for that.
Yeah. My sister-in-law, she's in court now, and she a police officer, but she's in court now because their neighbor's dog ran into their yard and attacked her dog, and the owner, the next door neighbor, ran, I guess, trying to break him up. He got bit, so he's suing her. But they got the little fence thing, you know. They dog got the collars.
Yeah, the shockers.
They got the collars, so they can't go out of there. Yeah, but he's suing. We trying to sue him.
Well, your dog started it.
You know how that go.
But you know, the thing about it now is a lot of people out there want to sue for least little thing.
Anything. That girl tried to get in that little bit old car. Tried to get in that little bit old car.
No, she couldn't get in the car. That's a problem.
That was the problem.
And she's suing because the man wouldn't let her in his car.
Yep.
That's like the one who couldn't fit in the airplane, didn't want to fuss and cuss out the people. Like, you knew you should have got the extended seats.
Well, they make you buy two. They make you buy 2 seats.
Yeah, they don't want to pay for the 2. You know, they want to try to do the 1.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the thing about it, we just got to be careful, people. Definitely got to be careful.
Yeah.
So what's the planting? What should we be planting right now, y'all? Because my weather is crazy. I'm scared to put anything outside.
You and me both.
Yeah, it's the weather's so unpredictable. That's what we was talking about. Like when I was younger, I mean, the weather was more predictable. Like I knew, you know, once the stuff start blooming and flowering and all like that, we ain't hardly too much have to worry about no cold weather coming back in and killing your blooms.
True.
Right. But you have to worry about that. But now you got to worry about that because I've had that happen to me quite a few times. Everything done bloomed out because, it got tricked thinking that it was just, early spring. And then here come these cold 20 and 19-degree weather and whatnot and just kill everything. It's
now,
crazy.
would a greenhouse help the plants to, I guess, stay regulated versus,
it will help plants, but not trees.
Not the trees. Okay.
Unless you get your trees in a container.
Okay. What zone are you in, Sylvia?
Some container and some heat in there.
Yeah.
Sylvia says she planting everything and then it's already sprouting. What zone is she in?
Yeah, I don't know what zone she in. What state? All this will make a difference.
Hey, Mary grows me. Yes, it do.
Like where J3 is at, we in the same state, but our weather is not the same. You know what I'm saying? It is not the same. Where Black's Tropicals at, they definitely, even where Broke at, our weather is just totally different.
Oh, she says she's in 9, zone 9.
Oh, yeah. 9, 8, you straight.
Me and
bottom of Georgia.
me and Black's Tropical, we in the same area. We're in the same
so
zone.
Real family and Sylvia is
9-8
around Texas.
No, Rios is in Georgia.
Yeah.
9A is in Waycross. Where is that at?
Waycross is in Georgia.
Up the street from me. Up the street from
Waycross,
me.
Georgia.
Okay. Well, what is Texas? What zone is Texas?
9-8,
9, 8, 9.
A and B.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm just gonna wait because the only thing that I'm gonna plant is you see that right there on boss.
Yes.
Okay, now you was asking the other week about how many potatoes do you have to have. Okay, see, this one is 1 here. This one is 1. So I'm gonna get about 4 plants out of this 1 potato.
Okay.
And these potatoes was in the house.
That's a white potato?
Yeah, this is the white one, but I got some red also.
When the leaves come out, those will be green and yellow flowers?
When the leaves come out, they'll just be green when they grow up.
Yeah.
So you don't get flowers with those?
Not with my potatoes, unless you let them grow too long.
Too long, they'll get a flower. But
let them go too long, they'll get a flower.
Because the ones that I grew last year was the purple potatoes, yams, I guess, or whatever. It was purple. I want to say orange and the white. No, yellow.
Sylvia says she in South Mississippi.
Oh, okay. But the yellow ones never, the leaves never turned green.
Okay.
They were like, they looked like lemon lime or something. Like they was kind of like yellow, but then green. They never fully turned green. So when I pulled them up, the potatoes was like this big. And I don't know if it's because the other ones were in there and hiding the sun from the ones at the bottom.
Probably.
So this year I'm gonna try to plant them separately and see what they do.
Right.
But the thing about it, this gardening and growing is sort of like a learning experience.
It is.
Because we grew stuff many years ago that you try to grow now, you can't.
Yeah.
But the stuff we didn't grow years ago, you grow it now. And it grows.
It grows.
Yeah, so it's a learning experience, and experience is the best teacher.
It is.
But
it will
so much in my fairs. Experience will whoop you too.
I learned so much in my fairs and gardening because I definitely can't grow stuff like my great uncle and my grandmother. You know how their gardens were.
Oh,
and I was thinking about this today. Oh, look at that sweet potato.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
Look at all them slips.
And those are slips on boss.
Okay, so you're gonna take each individual one off and plant it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how do you cut it? Do you cut it with the bulb?
You just take the slips out.
I just pull mine off.
Yeah, just pull it off.
And then, like Stacey said, a lot of them you can just pop off.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just pop them off. But
pop them off.
that is something that's going in the dirt.
Yes, sir.
And this is not costing me anything.
Right.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Yeah.
Now, okra.
But these are this is a red okra.
Okay.
But it turns green when you cook it. It's just like those eggs. When you crack them, they're the same thing. But this is something that we grew not this past season, but year before last.
So you let them dry out?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Without opening it?
Yes, ma'am. I put them in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
One of those fruit bags you buy in the grocery store.
The little plastic one?
No, that's got
Paper
the air
bag.
in them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just hang them in the garage.
Seal the bag? Do you have to seal the bag or you just put it in a bag?
No, this is sort of like, you see the little fruit bags that you buy in the grocery store with the oranges in it and lemons in it and stuff like that. It's like a net.
Okay.
And just put them in there and let them hang up and dry out.
Okay. See, I didn't know that's how you collect the seeds of the okra.
Man, that's the easiest one to collect.
Or you could just leave it on the tree.
I leave mine on there and they start to go bad. You know, going bad. They start to dry out. They get real big.
Okay.
Dry out.
But y'all know okra is the only thing that I am really successful at growing.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good
My
thing.
tomato was just like this little bitty. I was like, what? But I ate it because, hey, I grew it.
It was yours.
That's right. That's the point that we're trying to make here tonight is whatever it is that you grow, as long as you growing something.
Right.
You grew it. That's the thing about it. And I guarantee you enjoyed it too. It tastes good, didn't it?
It did.
Yes, it
did. It was small, but it was good.
Thank you, Miss Shirley.
Tree, welcome in. Mary Grow with me, welcome in.
Hey, everybody.
Crafty Corner, welcome in. How y'all doing?
Yeah, hit that like button now. Let me show me that you love me, Miss. Like Miss Shirley said, just a little bit.
It's still VR. So I don't know if it was a cherry tomato because I didn't plant any cherry tomatoes. However, I don't know if that seed got mixed up. You know what I'm saying? But it was small.
What's that?
The tomato that's the only one that grew off the whole plant. And the thing got this long, like, you know, the leaves were really, really long, but it had that one little bitty tomato on the whole plant. But my son said I should have peeled back some of the leaves to give it nutrients or something for it to flourish. So I'm going to try that this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, did you feed it?
So I didn't feed it on a schedule, which I know that I should now. So I'm going to try to put the schedule in my phone as an alert because I get busy and I don't think about. So I got to try to make myself think about what I need to be doing.
Well, you know, it's different in having a small garden, a raised bed, or doing it in pots than it is doing it in a big open field.
Yeah.
Because in an open field, big yard, big area, you can't set a schedule for it.
Right.
Now, in containers or something like that, you can. Hey, PIA.
Okay.
Now, what I was doing, I was trying to open this thing up so you guys could see the seeds.
Oh, yeah, that's them.
That came out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
We see them. We can see them.
You get about 40, 50 seeds at that little fella.
You should buy okra one time.
That's it.
Well, now that I know how to do, so how many plants do you save to dry out for the next season or whatever?
It just depends on how much you want to plant.
Yeah.
Because really, you see that one pod right now, like Stacy and Jay said, you get about 50 seeds out of that one right now.
Okay, Sylvia, I appreciate you, Queen.
The way I do mine is I constantly eat my okra, but now and then I forget one and it just grows a bit too long. So I said, that's seed, and I just leave it alone.
I do the same thing.
Okay.
And then some of them I miss. You know how you be looking, you be picking your okra,
Mm-hmm.
and you just miss it. It's right there in your face. You don't even see it. You come back the next day because okra grows so fast.
Right.
Come back the next day, it don't got a little too long. You know what I mean? Like,
leave it alone.
Once you cut it, you got to cut it just about every day or every other day.
Yeah.
Veggie Farm, welcome in. How you doing?
So is it the King David?
Appreciate, welcome in.
King David okra.
That's one of them.
Star of the okra, Star David, somebody.
Yeah, Star David. That's from them.
Miss
that one.
Jones Truth sent me some. So last year was my first time growing that one. And just to watch it bloom and then like curl, I guess that's how it's supposed to be, but it curled at the end where the other okra just went straight up in the air.
What minute she said?
It was fat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try those this year because I only put 3 seeds down.
Yeah, I only grow heavy hitter okra. I used to grow
Alexis. All right,
I used to grow a lot of varieties of okra, but all I grow now is heavy hitter because it doesn't get tall like that Clemson okra I used to grow. Grow about 10, 12 feet tall. I got to try to bend it down to pick it and all that. Heavy hitter grow 4, 5 feet tall.
And that's it. Okay.
Well, that's what I grew, Stacey, with that Clemson Spirals. And man, one year I had to get on a step ladder to cut it.
Yeah.
Because what I do is when mine grow, I just take the limbs down below it. Down below the okra, I cut it off and leave it laying there.
That's it.
I just cut the limbs off and leave them laying.
I said I wasn't gonna plant nothing, but I got some motherland okra. I want to try that.
I'm gonna get some of that Louisiana okra. That's the only other one I want to try because they get really long and they still supposed to be really good. They don't get woody.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to try that just to grow. I don't need no more about 1 or 2 plants. I don't need a whole bunch of.
Rio say they like freaking trees. They grow so tall, you know.
They do.
Hey, Veggie Foreman.
And have a pretty flower.
They got a beautiful flower.
Use the motherland okra as shade trees.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I tell you what, I don't want to plant this year.
Anything that you're not going to eat.
That's right. I'm not going to plant anything that I'm not going to eat.
No experimenting. Just do what you're going to do so you can get what you're going to get.
That's what I'm going to do this year now. What everybody else want to do, then, you know.
I always grow a bunch of varieties of stuff that I never grew before. Not as way back when, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 15 years ago, I probably was like, I was trying stuff. But I grow stuff that I like, and I grow stuff that I know that my family like.
Well, now that's a different thing,
Right.
And she said she started her African okra in the house.
Stacey, I got some of those beans you told me about, so I'm gonna try those.
The wing beans. Oh yeah, I can't wait to put them out.
I don't know what that's gonna be like and whatever, but I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Fran pickles okra are real.
I got some of my pickles sitting over there. I ain't tried. I'm scared.
Yeah, we grow peas and beans.
Yeah, peas and beans.
I'm growing purple whole peas this year. I don't skip a few years without growing my purple whole peas. I'm gonna grow purple whole, and I might grow some Crowder peas this year.
I don't think I got in the motherland okra case.
I
really don't. Do we got in the motherland okra?
I said I wasn't going to plant nothing because I'm working on everything else because the freezer, both my freezers are full with meat and vegetables. So I wasn't worried about my main concern is getting that other stuff done out there. And then I might just ease a few things in, but garden's not going to be the main thing this year.
Fran said you need to start canning. You got all that meat in the freezer.
No, hey. Tell Fran she need to start canning. She need to start canning.
She ain't listening to you. She ain't.
You're right. She ain't listening to me.
Oh, what jalapeno spicy okra. Pickling okra with jalapeno spice.
That's what it was. The Star David okra.
Star David.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one again this year.
We haven't done that one. We don't have it.
We haven't.
Those are a different kind of okra.
We haven't done that, Star David.
How do I learn to hunt?
But now I love my okra.
First thing you need to do is take the class.
Yeah. Take a if you want to learn to hunt, first thing is take the whatever state you live in, take the safety class, the hunter safety class. Yeah.
After you get that permit, you can act a fool in your backyard.
Well, Mr. Bammitt, I'm gonna go finish cooking for my grandchildren. This was fun. I appreciate you for inviting me again. Everybody in the chat, have a blessed day, rest of your day and work week if you still working, and pray for the people in Kentucky and keep those people in your prayers and anybody in the surrounding area who needs them. And y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Nice, sis.
You be good.
Call me J3 or I'll call you in the next 30 minutes.
Either way.
All right.
She said, "Oh, different than fishing, huh?" Yeah, it's different than fishing. You got so with your hunting in my state, it's a couple 3 licenses.
She's in your state.
Okay, that's right. She's in Waycross. So it's a couple licenses that you have. You got to have now, depending on what you hunt. If you're going to hunt deer, anything like that, you got to have a hunting license, and then you got to have a big game license. You got to have 2 different licenses.
Do you guys have to have the tags? You got to tag them?
No. So what we do is a digital tag. So they got an app. Like if I kill a deer, I just go in there and it'll have all the different counties. You just put what county, the time, the male or female, and if it's a buck, they're gonna say, it might ask you how many antlers on one, whatever, and then you put that in, and then it's gonna give you a number. And once it gives you that number, when you take your deer to get it processed, you got to give that number to the processor, or they won't process your deer. So that's the way they try to control it. Now, if you live on your own land and you process your own deer, you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do what you want to do. But if you got to take it to a processor, in Georgia during the hunting season, you could take 12 deer. You could take 10 does and 2 bucks in Georgia. Okay. But I don't know anybody that take 10. I mean, I don't know they take that many deer, but you can.
Well, every state, like I said, that she said that she got that Georgia app, so that's good.
Yeah.
But everybody that thinking about taking a deer, killing the one, or whatever you want to say, you need to check with your own state, because I know we're in different locations.
That thing get tricky, boy.
Yeah, it do. It really do. That's why I was saying, asking you, you had to have a tag, because you got to tag them here on the spot.
Yeah.
It's not when you get to the truck.
Yeah.
That's how it was when I used to hunt, Mr. Bam. We used to tag it all the time.
Yeah.
But they done went up a little bit now. They done got a little
everything is on your phone. You just put it in there and log it in. And then you do have a piece of paper that you're supposed to write it in on too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got this little paper that you print out. You write in on there. But the game warden, since all your stuff is online and registered to the state through that app, they're gonna know exactly who and what you got and don't have, and if you know what I'm saying, because your boat registrations is in there, your hunting, your fishing, your all that kind of stuff, all your permits and stuff that's related to Georgia natural wildlife is in there. And you don't have to have one. Somebody said for chickens. You don't have to have that for chickens, real.
I had a fishing lesson in a good while lately. I go up by the prison, go fishing. I go to Brunswick, go fishing. I had my license in a good while, but I just I feel like fishing today. I just go fish.
Yeah. It's all good till they walk up on you.
Yeah.
Well,
but since they don't fire so many of them, you might be good. They don't fire so many folks in the forest,
Do they do like they do here in South Carolina after you get retirement age,
they do have different stuff like veterans and people at age of 65 and over. They do have all kind of like lifetime free.
I know they got them here. They call them granny license, or whatever.
Yeah, they got that kind of stuff here.
Yeah.
But
oh, you're in New York. Oh, you say you from New York. You don't know. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, don't play with them folk now. them citations they be handing out, boy. They be handing out car notes.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve, y'all. That's the way it is here in South Carolina. Once you get 65, you get a lifetime license.
Yeah. Dog, I gotta wait 2 more years.
Well, if you want a lifetime license, you better wait.
That's that. I get the VA one.
That's what I'm telling you, J3. You ain't that much older than me. You 5 years older than me. Mr. Bama, he acting like he just so much older than me.
Hey, I said when you get my age.
Mr.
When you
Bama,
get my age.
J3 is he would be my big brother. If I had a big brother, I don't have one. J3, my big brother.
Well, you know, Jay ain't got CC here to mess with tonight, so he gonna take it out on somebody.
I ain't messing with nobody.
J3 like, yeah, when you get up here, get by my age.
You know, but that's a good feeling to be able to say that.
It is.
No, yes, it is.
But what the main thing that I really want to say to everybody is things are really changing, people. I mean, really, really changing. So you got to be prepared.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared.
Right.
And I hope everybody out there that have even a pot or a couple containers, put something in it. Yeah. Put something in it. Because you can't keep going to the grocery store as high as this stuff is getting to be.
That's a fact.
It's ridiculous. And what I was talking about a while ago when Unbiased was here is about you can buy a chicken cheaper than you can the eggs. Yes, I was talking about the chicken to eat.
Yeah.
You can buy a chicken out of the supermarket for less than what you can buy a dozen eggs for. And that's ridiculous, people.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
Buy uncooked or a cooked chicken cheaper than you can buy.
Yeah. And I was talking to Jimmy today at the feed store. Like I said, I like to drop in there every now and then because they got some good wisdom and good knowledge in there. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me that a lot of people panicking buying chickens that don't need chickens.
Yeah. Right.
They don't even know how to take care of chicken.
Yeah.
You know. So you need to really do some research and read up on this thing because he was telling me about one family that bought, I think he said, maybe he said 8, but I thought he said bought 80 because that's why I was wondering why did they buy so many. He said then they came back because they had lost half of what they bought because they didn't know how to take care of it. So that's a waste of money because, bedders are high. They're expensive too.
Now. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just buy them for 50 cents a piece like you used to.
Yeah.
No more.
Days gone.
Yeah, no, as they say, no mas. That's right. No mas. But
saying them chickens in the little box, yellow chickens in the box when we was kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then at Easter, you used to get the chickens free, Yeah. You go down there and your parents know somebody that knew somebody, and then you got a couple of chickens free of charge.
Hey, Mr. Bama, this year, as high as these eggs are, they ain't gonna be able to have no eggs for no Easter this year. Y'all have to hide bricks or y'all have to buy plastic eggs.
Well, I don't know what I usually help the guy here for the Easter egg hunt and all that stuff. If he come up with eggs, we might have them, but if not, hell well. That one does
this year.
All the people line up, but there's one dozen. That's all we got.
Now, Sylvia says she don't eat that many eggs anyway. She wants to raise the chickens for the meat. Then you need to order meat birds.
She need the Cornish cross.
Yeah.
She need to order the meat birds because If that's what I did last year, I just bought meat birds and raised them for the meat.
And remember, when 6 weeks come, put them in your freezer.
Yeah, you hear them, get rid of them, because if you don't,
they're gonna die on you.
Real big on you, and then a lot of them will die.
Yeah.
My daughter said hard plastic eggs with treat in them.
That's what you have to do with the little treat. And see, that used to be the special egg. Remember they had the little special egg with the money in it or whatever.
Hey, Rachel.
Homestead Rachel, welcome in.
Everything gonna be a hard egg, hard plastic egg.
Yeah.
Now Rio was talking about. She was one asking about hunting, right?
Yeah.
Then she need to hook up and get in contact with Homestead of Rachel.
Yeah, hey.
Rachel in Arkansas.
She's in Arkansas.
Yeah, but she still need to communicate with her.
Oh yeah.
And
Get them skills she got.
Yeah, she talking about doing some deer hunting.
Yeah. Rachel shot her.
Most definitely.
She got her, I think, her first one last year and another one this year. So she had
this year with the granddaughters.
And Rachel got some arsenals now.
Mm-hmm.
She got some arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, I found that out. I found that out. And Stacy, let me tell you something. You don't have to send me none of your little old meat, okay?
All right.
So I had somebody to send me some deer meat.
They sent you some.
And she's in the chat right now. So that's all right.
Rachel?
That's right. That's right.
How she ship meat?
I begged Stacy, Rachel, I begged Stacy for 3 years for some deer meat. I ain't got it yet. I said something to you overnight and I got deer meat.
So, women are they're more on top of their business than some other men.
But I do think, and since we was laughing with Broke last week and we didn't get our giveaway, we're gonna do it tonight.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it between 100, between 1 and 100. 1 and 100.
Okay.
So JG, you can do what you do.
There you go. Start. From 1 to 100, people. Put your number
1
in.
100.
1 to 100.
I see 70. They come back quick. 76, 79, 1, 73, 2, 13, 1, 100. 32, 11, 76, 98, 5, 50, 99, 25, 87, 73, 73. 60, 69, 56, 66.
I haven't seen it yet. We probably got to go back and check this one, but I hadn't seen it yet. I've seen some people all around it, but I definitely hadn't seen it. And doggone. Okay, people keep guessing.
Oh, Lord.
Because we're going to have to get this one away tonight because Broke had me laughing so hard last week I couldn't even do it. We even mentioned about doing it. And
73, 83, 17, 21, 27, 60, 28, 29, 29, 5, 22, 30, 6, 17, 2, 7, 53, 13. Oh, ain't nobody.
I knew this was a good number when hey, that is, hold.
Stop.
8. The number is 8. Number is 8 now. I think I'm biased. I saw Unbiased go by.
Shiny had 8.
Who?
Shiny Kason had 8.
You see the time? You see the time on that, Stacy?
What time was it?
I'm gonna go back up to the
bias is 7:59.
Hold on. I'm gonna go
And
back up to
Nikki
the
said
top.
she said it, so
I'm gonna go to the top, work my way back down. I don't know what the number
Shawnee
was.
had it at 758.
Nikki got it at 757.
okay.
I'm keep going back up.
What time did Boss get it?
757.
And Nikki got it at what time?
757.
Okay, check on up there then.
Yeah, Nick got it at 757 on my screen. And let me keep going.
Her and the boss got at the same time. Okay, Passionately Intrigued got it at 758.
But Boss and Nikki got it at 757.
757.
Okay.
Hold on.
Kason said, what time is hers?
What time is her? Oh,
She had it too.
I passed her. She down at the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't even see it.
I didn't know what the number was, so I didn't know what I was looking for.
Right, they went by so fast. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
rolling. Let me get to the bottom, work my way back. My eyes don't went to going cross-eyed over here now. Yes.
What time is Just One Ella? Just One Ella says she got it.
Okay, let's see.
Kason said at the top.
I'm getting to the top.
Okay, I got unbiased at a different time, but we're gonna go by your time, J3.
Okay, Just One Ella at 757. Nikki at 757.
Oh, yours is 757. Mine's showing.
Yeah.
Mine's showing different numbers. I got Kason 55 at 758. I got Unbiased at 759. Shawnee at where's Shawnee go? Shawnee at 758. Kason at 758. Missing somebody.
Now I'm going back up. Get to
Passion Get Treed 758.
Bear with us, people. Bear with us. You know, we too old.
The first one I come to is Nikki at 758.
We three old dudes.
Yeah,
old
man.
dudes.
Y'all know I wear glasses. I'm over here.
Coming from the top, Nikki's the first one I got at 757.
Let me keep going up.
Okay, so what time you got?
57.
Unbiased, coming from the top.
Okay, after that, I got Just One Ella at 757.
Okay. And
Yep, Just One Ella 757.
okay, you got Nikki and Just One Ella at 750.
Nikki and Just One Ella was the first two on the list.
Yeah. If you scroll down, it's Nikki, then Just One Ella.
Right.
But they got the same, the same time.
And somebody said PIA was first.
No, on my screen. She's on there, but she's not.
She's on there. She wasn't the first
on the screen.
Okay.
Nikki the first on the screen.
Right.
don't know. It's a rough one. That's why I like to use that giveaway. It's make it easy.
Yeah, coming from the top, the first two is Nikki and One Ella.
Yeah.
Hey, Bayou. Okay, Nikki and Just One Ella. Nikki and Just One Ella. Okay. I got Nikki's address. I need Just One Ella's address.
The one after that is PIA. She's at 758.
758 PIA. PIA, so you need to get some young eyes, JT.
That's why I'm wearing these right here. They get up close.
I won't be able to see.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Just One Ella and Nikki.
Okay.
That's the first two I see.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're the first two I see too.
The first two, okay. We're gonna do Just One Ella and Nikki. Like I said, I got Nikki's address. Just One Ella, I need for you to email me your address at Bammett with Arthur Butler. And I'll get it right out to you. But anyway, people, it's been a blast. And I've had a good time. But let me run over this. Let me run over this right quick. Now, growers, know what you are working with before you start. Know your zone and check and see has it changed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you can, have your soil tested because you got these extension, university extension, college extension, that'll check your soil for you free of charge.
Mm-hmm.
And also try to know the estimated last frost date, which it probably won't do any good because the way this weather is nowadays, it just...
I said that on my video today about, you can go to the Old Farmer's Almanac online and you can put your zip code in and it's going to pull up your last frost date and all that. But even with that being said, like Mr. Arthur just said, Ms. Butler just said, the weather's so crazy, it might even make a difference. Yeah, mine is April 3rd, but it don't mean it's weather crazy.
And then not only that is read and understand top and bottom crop seed plant, the distance and the germination.
Yeah.
It's really important that you read that package because a lot of times that package got good information. It tells you more about your seeds than what you think you might know.
Right.
But be blessed, everybody. Have a good one. Appreciate all of you studying.
Feed your family. Don't be a YouTube gardener.
Get out and grow something. How you go? Love you guys.
Peace out, y'all.
All right.